The Weather World series is something that was originally started a few years ago by a colleague and me, Jerry Wofford, who now primarily writes about music here for the Tulsa World. It's just kind of a play on words with us being the Tulsa World and Weather World. We just finished the month of October, so I have some final numbers for you for both Tulsa and the state of Oklahoma. We will have our fifth warmest month of October on record for Tulsa according to the National Weather Service, and we will have our fourth warmest for the state of Oklahoma according to the Oklahoma Climatological Survey. And those statistics go back to the year 1895. So it is quite the milestone. We had areas of the state that had highs in the 80-degree Fahrenheit to 90-degree Fahrenheit range on 30 of 31 days in October. We even had a few sites in northwest Oklahoma where we've had drought issues that were in the hundreds, which is really significant for this month because this is supposed to be when it gets cooler. The fall season is supposed to be a little bit wetter to kind of make up for the summer months being warmer and drier, and we've just kind of seen a continuation of summer into the month of October. And the outlook for November for the state is that we're going to continue to have above normal temperatures. Might not be summer weather, but it will be higher than you expect for the season of fall. I think some people appreciate having a little bit longer summers because you don't have to wear a winter jacket over your Halloween costume, for example. But as far as the state drought status goes, this was supposed to be the recovery period after our summer, and this is something that you out there in California can relate to because I know that that's something that you guys have been facing for the past almost year now, having below normal rainfall, and they kind of go hand in hand. When you have higher temperatures, you tend to have less rain, and when you have more rain, you tend to have cooler temperatures afterward. And as far as climate change goes, I would say that people are split on that still. One of our U.S. senators, Jim Inhofe, is a skeptic on this issue. He is also a former Tulsa mayor back in the 70s, and he actually brought a snowball once to a hearing to kind of demonstrate. I'm not sure if you recall that, but that was our senator that did that to kind of demonstrate that we still have cooler weather. And I believe that the skepticism comes from the fact that, like in places like the state of Oklahoma, you have such a wide variety of weather that you can experience weather that's like the summer and winter and everything in between in a single day. A few years ago, we had like 30 below zero Fahrenheit weather here in Oklahoma, and then a week later we had highs in the 70-degree range. So a 100-degree weather swing within a week. So I think that's where some of the skepticism comes in for some people as far as climate change in this area. My brother attended the University of Oklahoma, one of the country's top schools for meteorology, for both his bachelor's and master's degrees. And so I kind of had that weather connection beforehand. I personally majored in journalism, but there was that kind of family connection there. And as far as weather goes, there is a lot of fascination with the subject in this area of the United States because it isn't just having hot and cold temperatures with a lot of variety. It's also having extreme weather such as tornadoes that happen in this area of the country more than other areas. So it isn't just me. It's our entire area that's interested in the weather because it's just something that we experience more than I would say typically you'd see in the rest of the United States.